What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
From learning the plot of TVD in the originals to keeping a good image and even learning how to talk, here are the craziest rules the cast of Legacies had to follow. Get familiar with the plot of TVD in the originals. Yeah, I know, we used had and not have because Legacies got cancelled. After growing up with TVD, Damon and Alina, Klaus, and watching the originals plant seeds for Legacies, I am hurt. I am hurt that the CW decided Legacies is not worth a continuation. Thankfully, Julie Plec, the writer of these 3 shows, has revealed she has plans for another spin-off, so you've got nothing to worry about. Now let's see what kind of rules the cast of Legacies had to follow. With the major success of TVD, the creators decided to make a spin-off called The Originals, which only led to another spin-off, Legacies. Because of this, most fans who had never watched TVD had a logical question in mind. Do I need to watch the show that started it all? Well, yeah, not only you, but the entire cast who got to play in Legacies had to learn the plot of the predecessor shows. Star Danielle Rose Russell, who plays Klaus, and Hayley's daughter Hope Mikaelson told Cinema Blend that with so many legacy characters taking part in the Vampire Diaries spin-off, knowing the history should and would prove useful. Lots of important mythology exists among the parents of those attending the Salvatore School for the Young and Gifted. She also said that you need to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Now, seriously, have you seen each TV show in the TVD universe? Let us know. Another rule actors from the CW have to follow is,
you're a long way from home.
You're not an easy person to find. I came to talk.
keeping themselves down to earth. The CW television network is a television network that is operated by CBS and Time Warner Entertainment. Throughout the years, the CW released some really great TV shows such as The 100, The Vampire Diaries, Riverdale, and Legacies. The CW also helped many actors in their now bright and promising careers, but there are a lot of examples where an actor gets famous and is not the same person anymore. These actors often forget the world doesn't evolve around them and act as if it does. These actors are the worst that one could work with. They have a pretentious attitude, which leads to many feuds and directors and co-stars. If an actor shows an attitude in a project that comes from the CW, they will be replaced with someone else immediately. We believe this rule wasn't difficult for the cast of Legacies to follow because they all seem like down-to-earth people. Don't you guys agree? Now, one of the most understandable rules is
Still here. I don't know about that. Because now I'm here too.
no scandal. As much as it is hard for us to admit, celebrities are just like us. They're allowed to make mistakes, they are sometimes filled with rage, and they can act unreasonably as long as this doesn't turn into a habit. They also deal with the spotlight, and being a famous person is, without a doubt, overwhelming, especially for young actors who aren't ready to face such fame. For instance, Hero Finds Tiffin, the actor mostly known for his role in After franchise, revealed that once he realized he became really famous, he felt a bit overwhelmed. Not happy, not satisfied, but overwhelmed. Anyways, that's not our point. Our point is that the cast of Legacies gets involved in any kind of scandal, the CW is allowed to break off the contract. It's that simple. Remember those rumors about Nina Dobrev being in a feud with Ian Somerhalder and Nikki Reed? Apparently, once those rumors started circulating, the three of them were contacted by the CW and asked to clear things up so that fans acknowledged there was no feud between them. Anyways, one of the rules that surprised us is
Hope you're dying. You need to feed.
I know.
making peace with being written off. Apparently, Legacies got canceled because of the fact that more and more fans were starting to lose interest after the third season of the series. We don't buy this, but okay. You see, more and more TV shows will try to make their show more interesting by killing off fan-favorite characters, a technique we never really enjoyed, but the creators often decide that a cast member will get written off the show if it means that their ratings will go up. A good example of this is the TV show Arrow, and once the creators decide to do this, the actors can't do anything to stop them. It sounds a bit harsh, don't you think? What happens if an actor wants to leave the show but has signed a contract that is supposed to keep them in a series for years? years. Nina Dobrev went through all of this, and she perfectly knows that an actor can leave the project after their contract is over. TVD fans were devastated once they found out that Nina Dobrev, who played one of the lead members of the show, Elena Gilbert, was leaving before season 7. Back then, this was like really big. But after fans made peace with her decision, more and more of them were wondering why the actress decided to leave the show prior to its finale. Most of them believe, and still believe, that she wanted to leave because at the time she also broke up with her on and off screen love interest Ian Somerhalder. On April 6, 2015, Dobrev posted that she was leaving the Vampire Diaries at the end of season 6 on her Instagram. There were rumors suggesting that she wanted to leave the series earlier, but the creators wouldn't allow her, as they told her that her contract must expire before she leaves. So she needed to wait, and once she was given the chance to go out, she left. Apparently, this is not only a case with the CW, but also every other network. The cast of Legacies was also required to
I just wanted to see what would happen when I snapped my fingers. See if I could see fear in your eyes.
get along with their co-stars. You perfectly know how many times we've mentioned Hero Finds Tiffin and Josephine Langford for having one of the best love scenes in the entire history of cinema. You see, that's also the case with Legacies or Riverdale. These shows are packed with couples who share amazing chemistry, and that's not coincidental. The creators of these TV shows have spent a lot of time finding the perfect actors with the perfect dose of chemistry between them. And once the creator says cut and cameras are turned off, we love for these actors to keep their bond at least as friends. But that's not always the case, so the creator always put out the rule of must get along with your co-stars. There have been hundreds of scandals where co-stars were not getting along in real life, which led to production problems. The reason for some actors not getting along very well, from creative differences to being difficult to work with, and even the previously mentioned selfish attitude. Do you guys think that this rule should exist? We do. Now, the previously mentioned rules are so strict compared to the next one. Apparently, some of the actors were required to go through autograph training. Yeah, we know, we were shocked as well. But according to some of these rumors, most actors had to go through media and autograph training. This rule applied to child actors mostly, who were facing challenges with dealing with fame. The autograph training sounds a bit too much, but it's true. Per a report by thegamer.com, Miley Cyrus was told to change her autograph because fans weren't happy with her old one. How crazy is this on a scale of 1 to 10? It's not as crazy as learning how to talk, though. And again, it is not confirmed that this rule applies to the cast of Legacies, but if it does, it's ridiculous. This rule was all over social media once Bella Thorne said she was forced to get rid of her raspy voice and maintain a high-pitched accent. Back then, she also said, "You need to smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future." No, seriously, isn't changing your voice a little bit too much? What do you think? Let us know, and we'll see you in the next video.
Hope? Would you do the honors?